Hi team, welcome to your Kate.S session. Kate.S is a blend of HIIT training and kickboxing. So our HIIT training is going to be based around conditioning the body in the same way that you would do if you were actually kickboxing in real life. So we're going to use power, speed, agility drills, all focused into HIIT training. The second half is going to be kickboxing combinations, and we break them into 5 different combinations. We focus on target, range, speed, power, and also basics to start us off with. So if you're ready, let's go.
Starting our warm-up with a spinal roll, drop the chin down towards the chest and roll the spine, head comes towards the ground. Taking the reverse, soft knees, roll up and bring the head up last. Chin to chest, exhale, soft knees, bring yourself down, reverse and back up to standing. Final roll down and last roll up to standing. This time we take the roll down and a walk out into a high plank position. Step 1 foot wider than the hand and open the same hand towards the knee, twisting through the spine. Back to high plank and take the twist to the opposite side. We're going to roll through these here. Exhale as the shoulder comes through, getting the foot as wide as you can, opening out through the hips. Transition your way up to standing and take a reverse lunge with a knee drive. Every time we step back, we're on the alternating leg, driving the hips forward, and as the knee comes through, you lean the shoulders backwards. Exhale with each rep. Three, 2, 1. Coming into a squat position, feet just further than hip width apart, toes turned out. We're going to bring the hips up towards the ceiling, keeping a soft bend in the knees, bringing the bum up and down, trying to keep the spine long, and as you sit back into the heels, bring the chest through the shoulders. Five seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself up to standing. We're taking a knee rotation. So we're rotating the knee out towards the side, getting a movement through the hips. Alternate legs with each rep and make sure you're stable on the supporting leg. Final reps, heading into torso swings. Bring the feet wide, pick the heels off the ground and pivot through the toes as you rotate the upper body. Make sure elbows stay at shoulder height, twist through the spine. Final warm-up exercise is shoulder rotations. Shoulders come up to the ears and we rotate backwards to start with. And then taking it in the opposite direction, shoulders come forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. Warm up is done. Ready to go to HIIT. "45 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. 4 exercises for 3 rounds, starting with fast feet. Bring yourself onto the toes, soft knees, going for speed. Weave with a side kick into a squat position, keep the spine long, extend through the knee and push through the sole of the foot. 20 uppercuts followed by 20 high knees. Again, speed is the focus here. Make sure your knees are to waist height and you're driving with the arms. Reverse leg with a knee. Open out the leg, springboard off the toe and drive the knee forwards, 20 seconds on each side. Let's go.
Everybody in the place, come party with me. place, come party with me.
Good job, everyone. That is your hit complete. Let's move on to our rounds. Round 1 starts with a jab, cross, lead hook, and a rear uppercut. For your jab, cross, palm facing down hooks, make sure elbow is at 90 degrees, rear uppercut, sit into the strike and drive the fist up. Let's go. Round 2, we start with double jab, cross, jab, roll out, and a rear kick. For your double jab, hand comes back to about 50%. Your cross is straight down the center, speed on the jab, roll out and under your counter strike, and then a rear kick. Round 3, we take a jab hold. Step forward, cross, sink to the knees, lead body hook, step back and throw across, and finish with a rear push kick. On your jab hold, you can hold it for as long as you wish. Generate time for the cross, power through the strike, sink to the knees, lead body hook, step back and throw the cross at the same time. And throw tail as you throw each strike, power strikes. Round 4, lead uppercut, lead uppercut, rear hook, lead uppercut, and a rear knee. All these strikes are close range strikes. Keep them snappy and keep them short. Round 5, we start with a teep, aiming for the abdominal center of your opponent. Knee up to waist height and throw the foot forwards. Going in for a head jab, a body cross, so change your target, low lead kick, rear body uppercut, so extend out and again into that abdominal space, then grabbing the shoulders of your opponent for a rear knee, back into that abdominal, doing the damage. All right, we're thinking target for this round, so visualize your opponent in front of you. Let's go. Well done, everybody. That is our rounds complete. Take a second, find a space, and let's go into our cool down. Start by taking one hand up and overhead, placing behind the neck, and with the opposite hand, grab the elbow, pulling gently towards you, stretching out the back of the arm. During these stretches, we're taking deep conscious inhales and long exhales. Release the hands and change to the opposite side. Drop the hands down and bring them behind you, interlacing the fingers and pressing them away from the body, opening out the front of the chest. Shoulders roll back, again taking conscious in breaths. As you exhale, soften into the stretch. Transition your way down into a kneeling position. Interlace the fingers in front of you, drop the head and separate the shoulder blades, rounding through the upper back, stretching out. Again, soften on the exhale. Place the hands down onto the ground, bringing yourself into an all-fours position, taking cat-cow poses. Extend, rounding the spine into a reverse C shape. Pull the spine up towards the ceiling, tuck the pelvis, engage the belly button upwards, and then roll through these. Breathe in and exhale. Last couple of times with this, keeping it soft and relaxed. Push your hips back towards the heels, going into a child's pose. Release the forehead down to the ground, sink the hips backwards, and then walking one hand over to the side, placing the opposite on top, stretching through the side of the body. And bring yourself back to center. Over to the other side, place the hand on top, keep the hips in parallel and anchored towards the heels. Tuck your toes under and press the hips towards the ceiling into a down dog. You can extend the knees or keep them soft and slightly bent. Drop the head down and find a long spine position. Start to walk the hands in towards the toes into a folded over position and roll up through the spine. At the top, take one foot and place it just above the opposite knee, sitting the hips backwards into a glute stretch. Go ahead and hold on to something if you need some support here. Release the foot and take the opposite side. Push the hips backwards and keep the chest open. Bringing it into a quad stretch. Again, if you need to hold something, go ahead. Push your hips forward and keep your knees glued together. Pull the ankle close towards your bum. Keep this engaged, driving the hips forward, releasing and changing to the opposite side. Final exercise, reverse rotations through the shoulders. And then taking them forwards, stretching along the back, shoulders up to the ears and release down. Final breath, we take both hands towards the ceiling, breathe in that oxygen, and exhale. Good job, guys. Well done. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please be sure to give it a like and also share it with anyone who you think will like it too. I'll see you all very soon. Have a nice day.